Hello, my name is Rafael Domenech, and graduating this year, getting my BFA from New World School of the Arts, class of 2015. Well, the trip to Marfa started because New World School of the Arts Visual Arts Department created this honor program, which they take about 5 to 6 students around the country to seek for site-specific art or to seek museums of high quality. Before Marfa, we went to New York, which was a great experience. But then Marfa, it was the ending thing, the big party, how you call it, because it's a town that is completely about art. It was founded in 1972 by an artist called Donald Judd, where he immersed himself in the middle of nowhere on the desert of Texas, and he created this community of art where he invited friends of him to create site-specific installation dealing with the land and dealing with the landscape. So going to Marfa, it gives you a perspective that you didn't have. It gives you an immensity of what art could be, besides going to a gallery or going to a museum where you see things fragmented. Going to Marfa, you go and it changes your perspective of how set up art in a proper environment, how artists can be in control of the art and the fullest potential. For sure, there's a huge contrast between Marfa and New York, because let's start with Donald Judd moved to Marfa because he hated the scene and the buzz of New York. New York is a much more active, it's a much more energetic city where you can look at a show, John Prouvé with Chamberlain at Gagosian Gallery, or you can look at a show, MoMA, dealing with architecture of the 20th century. But Marfa, it's more as a church. It's more as this place you go to pay attention to little details in this endless landscape. It's not so much about what's happening in a daily, if not what's that work making through time. New World always have been my school. I came into New World by an accident, and I almost dropped out first year. But really, my story with New World, I was attending to Palm Beach State College, and I was marked as a troublemaker because I was always questioning and asking and seeking for answers that I never got. So a friend of mine directed me to New World. I came into New World, and I think for any artist, not only for me, and any young artist that's seeking for an education, the safest environment and the greatest environment is to go to a proper art school where you're going to be understood your craziness, your lack of understanding for other things, and your attention to little details that might seem crazy to ordinary people. So I think that New World, it always, all along 4 years, been my great school. It's always going to be my great school. Archon is a program established by New World School of the Arts Visual Arts Department where they provide spaces, studio spaces for students from, it varies from sophomore, junior to senior, where you get your own space in downtown Miami, and you got essentially a studio space to work and develop your own practice. It has benefited me immensely because the fact that it's really cheap to pay rent. And not only that, it just gives you this extra area that you got for yourself, this little mindset, this little four walls situation where it's all about you. It's your grand moment, it's your grand space, you're the king of the space, you control it, you do whatever you want with it, and it takes you, it can take you from a drawing to a greatest installation. So it definitely gives you the possibility to create at your fullest potential, and you get the chance to collaborate. You get the chance to invite your peers and your fellow artists to go to your studio to reflect about what you're doing right now and give you an opinion on, like, what do you think about this work? What do you think is working? What do you think is not working? So the collaboration starts at a critical point and discussing the work, and can emerge to creating even work between people, and it happens in the past, and I think will always continue in the future. My advice to any incoming students is forget what they told you at orientation. It's not hell, it's not painful. If you do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, you're gonna fly by great, you're gonna make great friends from faculty to students, and try to take as much as you can. At the end of the day, it is all just training for the future. It is all about they're just trying to educate you, and they're trying to make you a better person first, then a better artist second. So once you step out of that door, you are able to handle yourself, and you're able to control situations where you may not did in the past.